What's up, guys? Getting a couple notifications done, getting stuff set up. Enjoy the tunes for a second. I will be right with you. Oh. There it is. Let's get that on right quick. Zootopia for the win. Yes. Yo, what's up, everybody? How are we doing? How are we doing out in Chatland? It is Wednesday. A fresh Wednesday. We're running a little bit late. Originally, the stream was going to be at 5 o'clock. Then I moved it to 6 o'clock. Then, little Pipsqueak, my daughter, decided to not only not go take a nap, but to drop a huge load in her diaper. So, had the best of both worlds. So, at some point, I may have to dip out and go lay her down for a nap. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to ask people a question. Which is worse? Poopy, diaper, baby, puke. And go. Oh, man. I'd rather handle puke all day. As long as it doesn't shoot out everywhere. So, we're finally here. And full discretion. We're doing our workshop like we normally do for the first hour. And then we're going to maybe play some Avengers or something afterwards, depending on what we want to do. So this week we're going to highlight Mike the Rage. Mike the Rage wants a thumbnail for his 20 kill game he had in Warzone. So we're making a thumbnail for him for that montage video he has coming out of that very soon. So make sure you swing by, check out Mike the Rage on Facebook Gaming. Super good dude. I've played with him a couple times. Love playing with him and Cap and all them. Some good dudes. Go show him some love. Give him a follow. Check out his content. He plays a lot of COD. He's a variety streamer though. He likes to play a lot of different things. So this one just happens to be for Warzone. He came to me and said, "Hey, I really need an awesome thumbnail for this 20 bomb, which I will never get in COD. I think I've had 8 kills maybe. I just don't play it a lot, you know? So we're going to, full discretion. I started this a little bit. I got off of work and this is going to be a little more of a labor intensive one. So I'm going to do this one a little bit different today. I'm going to show you what I have so far bit by bit and show you how I did it. And then we'll wrap it up together and finish it up. So what's up, Captain Redbeard? Thanks for the like, dude. What's up, my guy? What's up, dude? How you doing? So let's get right into this. We're gonna kind of take a look at what we've been doing with it. The idea behind this is somewhere, I don't remember where I saw it. I saw a comic book strip style thumbnail and I thought, dang, that'd be cool. Let's try to figure something out with that. We always want to get the streamer's logo in there, get their address in there, so we're gonna get that in there. I wanted to stylize this one different. It's gonna take a little bit more work because there's gonna be a lot more clipping involved. And so that's why I've kind of worked ahead a little bit to show you, because this one does take a little bit longer. So what we started with just a basic background I found on the interwebs, the YouTubes or whatever. Background of COD, downtown, you know, skyline. I used that as a backdrop just to initially start. I always like to start with a plain backdrop. I went ahead and took Mike the Rage's logo. Sampled a little bit of their covers. I always like to add in a little bit of the streamer's colors into the thumbnail a little bit if I can. Don't do it crazy, but sampled it, made that the background, and then I've slowly started adding in images, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. So there's his logo. Okay, I didn't label anything. Smart of me, I know. So the first thing we did, we took an image of Mike off of his stream, his little camera view, flipped it out, and then we added a plain picture of just a stock photo of Call of Duty to kind of add another comic strip. When I already found something else I need to fix. So, fix that real quick. Stuff like that. And I'll show you kind of how I did the comic strip idea of it. It wasn't too hard to figure out, but I'm wondering why that's... Okay, let me fix that real quick. That's driving me nuts. And I say a lot. So clip that off. Perfect. All right, let's get that back up. All right. Now what I'm trying to explain. So we went ahead and added these images in, and you can see that they're a little bit, if you can tell. Tizo, finally catching you live. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for the thanks for like on the stream. Thanks for hitting hitting exclamation point notify. I appreciate you, brother. We're just walking through Mike the Rage's thumbnail a little bit right now and trying to finish it up for him. So you can see these are have a little bit of a filter on them, and that's kind of it's called posterize. You go up to filter when you select these, and you go down to filter gallery. And underneath these different ones, under artistic, I just picked posterize edges, and you can mess with the sliders and stuff to see how much you want it to mess with it. And what we ended up doing was getting that result, so it gives a little bit of a cartoon effect to comic strip style stuff. Then what I did with that was I took a duplicate of that layer, the original layer that I had, and dropped in, you'll kind of see this, another image of Mike actually clipped out with a little bit of a glow behind it. So it gives it a little bit of a 3D feel, like he's popping out of that comic strip. And then we did the same thing with the other guy. Let's see here. Yes. So yeah, there's his tack laser, and you'll see where we're fixing that a little bit later. Put a glow around him too, kind of a theme. Put in a stroke around him, and then ultimately Mike's glow. Actually, let's play with that a little bit and see if black looks better. What do you guys think? I think his stream color looks a lot better. So as you can see, those are a little bit outlined. Kind of cool, huh? All right. And then as another fun effect, I added in, what do comic strips have? Bubbles. They have like comic strip bubbles and stuff like that, So we just went out to the YouTubes. I say YouTubes, but we went out to the internet, Google. We Googled it, the interwebs, and you just type in comic strip graphics, and I typed in transparent for a background. So you get all kinds of results. I just snagged this one off of there, threw it on there for kind of a oh my gosh kind of a reaction that he probably had when he did do it. He's been going for it a long time. So that kind of completes that side. Now, one little trick of the trade that I did to make those angles, when I started out, I drew these little gray boxes, and you can kind of see them there, to help outline that. So this picture came in a perfect like straight square or rectangle. To get that angle, I drew these boxes and then highlighted it and used that as a basis. You can also take a lasso tool, just click it wherever you want, and delete out what you don't want. Fairly simple stuff there. The background, I added a stroke around it to make it look like a comic strip and everything. Oh no! Baby needs to go down. I'll be right back, chat. Hang on a second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I have a daughter that was supposed to go down for a nap about an hour ago, and she didn't. Now she finally has. So, what I missed? What I miss? This is so cool to see. Wish I had Photoshop skills. It's actually fairly easy. This one's a little more labor intensive, I will say. So it's probably not the first one you want to really dive into, but as you get better at it, you'll learn tricks of the trade as you go along. It's pretty simple, the basics of cropping and clipping and putting strokes around things. I like to make things kind of 3D-ish, make them pop off the page. Big and bold, kind of grabs attention. It's gonna set you out from the crowd, as I like to say. Okay, let's. All right, put that. So, what I was saying before, Travis, thanks for the follow, by the way, becoming a new Dookie. Let's show him some love. Let's get the number updated too. We're going for 600 followers by the end of September, guys. So we're shooting for that. Trying to do it before we go on our vacation on September 19th. So keep sharing, liking, following. I appreciate you guys. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. We got that left side done. We got some dynamics there where it's really popping off the page. Now, the important thing is you got all these background images kind of going. You want some centerpiece. You want some big text or a big logo to kind of show you what the deal is. So what I did was, it's a 20 kill bomb, right? Guardian, thanks for the like, buddy. Thank you. Welcome. It wouldn't let me follow from the page, but I'm glad to be here. Really? You couldn't go to mine and follow? But anyways, so it's a 20 kill bomb, right? Let's make an explosion, right? So this is going to be our feature point, kind of drawing everything in. You tail grab it, son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, it looked pretty bad in the video, didn't it? Oh, that's been my game lately. You and Cap both suffered a tail grab from Dugage at the last second. So we got our explosion in the middle. We need some big, bold text to kind of go along with that. And if you guys are just jumping in, I kind of worked ahead a little bit on this one because it's more labor intensive. And I wanted to really spend some time explaining what I did instead of just working through it to kind of show you guys. All these things have drop shadows on them, or they have outer glows. So if you're clicking on your layers over here to the right, which I know you can't see behind my camera, there's different things you can do here, like the drop shadow, the outer glow in the middle. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me know if that music's too loud too, guys. Turn it down just a little bit more. Justin, you animal, dude. Coming in with 590 stars. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much. So, layer styles. If you drop in here, you drop shadows, you do glow. That green glow around it, that's the outer glow. We make that any color we want. You know, you add strokes around it like we do with the black border for the comic book strip spots. And then drop shadows, you can add that in colors, kind of like a glow too, just to add depth. And that's what we did with the bomb. Here we added a drop shadow to it, just to kind of give it a little depth and pop it off the back. So, what do we need? Like I said, we need text. Bam! 20 kill bomb! And it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Again, Justin, thanks for 509 stars. You're crazy, dude. That was you, by the way. Oh, I'm putting Redbeard together now. Okay. Redbeard's Justin. Justin is Redbeard. Fantastic, dude. Well, I appreciate you, man. By no means do you guys ever have to do that. I appreciate it. It's just another way to show love. It's great. I love it. That kid was screaming, and she's out now. I love babies. So, anyways, thank you again so much, buddy. We add the big graphical kill bomb. We want some big text to kind of add a boom in the middle of it. We make it a different color than the rest of the whole background to kind of draw some attention to the middle there, right? I'm currently broke, so I send nudes instead. Hey, don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble. No, just hit likes, shares, and if you aren't a follower, become a follower. And That'll be enough for me. Just get the word out. We got a big charity coming next month that I'm gonna do. I'm pretty excited for. We're gonna do breast cancer awareness, which hits home pretty close to me with a mom and aunts that have had it. So we're gonna raise the whole month of October for breast cancer awareness month. So stay tuned for that. Save your stars if you're gonna send stars. Save them for that and donate to the breast cancer awareness fund. But anyways, let's get back to this a little bit. So as if with anything, we're gonna add in Mike the Rage. So we dropped his logo in, kind of like we did with Guardian before, kind of like we did with Mern before, and we dropped in a little strip there. So what else do we need? Sorry, I'm working through my layers here. The one place you all need to go is fb.gg/Mike the Rage. He will be posting this fairly soon. He didn't give me an idea of exactly when. He's probably waiting on me, honestly. But you'll want to go there and follow him, and you'll get to see this kind of as the intro to his 20 kill bomb. So we got his address. We had a cool font for it. Kind of matches this one just a little bit. And then, as always, we'll do a command save. We'll try to make his logo stand off a little bit more, shall we? All right, get out of here. Notifications popping up like it needs me. Come on. Should we just add a glow? You know what? We should probably add just black drop shadow to that one, since his colors are already there, right? So we got a Dropbox check marks. You can kind of move these sliders for distance. You can blur it up a little bit. The one thing you want to do is bring the opacity down on it. That'll lessen the hardness of it so that you can make it darker, you can make it lighter, so it's less apparent. You know, size will make it sharper, not sharper. Kind of things like that. All small tweak. You can sit here for days and tweak things. And that's my biggest flaw is I spend too much time on the little details. I'm sure it pays off in the end, but I end up spending a lot of time on thumbnails when I hopefully can template them and make them a little bit quicker and be able to do more for more people. The thumbnails are bomb. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. I'm having fun with them. I do this in my everyday life at work, but I don't get to do it for cool shit like this. If you don't want to know what I do it for. So let's get that down there a little bit. So 20 kill bomb, right? 20 kill bomb. Let's get Mike figured out here. Boom, 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 boom. See, I find little imperfections. I got to fix them. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause Zootopia. We'll watch that later with the daughter. So we're pretty close here. You know, we got the background, we got some images. What we really need to do on this right side now to wrap it up. Question mark? What? I'm in a weird place today, apparently. Yes, you are, sir. Well, that's what I like about you. You're just a little weird, man. That's a good thing. So we want to add in maybe some more images over here on the other side. Try to give it some balance a little bit, and I'm working on finding the right frackin' thing. Okay, I think I found it. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we'll turn off that middle one. Like I said, I use these gray boxes as kind of an outline. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find another image. Okay, there we got Mike the Rage's logo. We need to close that. And we need to find another image to put over on this other side. Hell yeah, I'll rock the weird. If enough of us rock the weird, it's just normal, right? All right, should we drop this in? Okay. So we'll drop that image in. And this may be a trial and error thing. We may have to drop a couple different ones in here and see which one we like. Just to see what we like. Okay, So the idea behind this one, I think, is gonna be, say, should we just do one big image over here? I'm torn. I was gonna try to do one more, but I don't know. Maybe we should just do one over here and just call it. I think that would look dope. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we got one big image over here. Now remember, what we're gonna do is to kind of clip this image to that space that we want. We're gonna go back to that gray box that we put up over there. See? Right there. And we're gonna make sure rasterize that layer. We're gonna highlight that. So you can see this little highlighted area there. Yup, facts. Put a booger hanging out of Mike's nose. See if he notices. One looks one looks best. Gotcha. Thank you. I love input. That's why I like doing this on stream, because it's the input and the feedback that I get. I love so much. Okay. So we got that space where that gray box is highlighted. We're gonna go back up to wherever the hell I put that. We're gonna click on the actual image that's there of said dude, and we're gonna inverse it so that we delete everything that's not in that gray area. So only thing that's left is what's in that gray area. Nice, right? A little cheat code. That's the thing with this. You gotta find ways to do things. There's multiple ways to do them. It's just a matter of finding the right way for you. The right way that you know. That's why when people think that, get a little overwhelmed thinking they need to know, oh, I don't want to print. They need to know everything. They really, I promise you don't. It's one of those things where you learn a couple things, then you become dangerous at those. Then you learn a few more things, become dangerous at those, and then you start figuring out multiple ways to even do things. And then that's how you get experience at this. It grows and grows and grows. I was trying to find a picture of Mike freaking out, but he's pretty cool, calm, and collected, and gives the same stone cold look the whole time. Occasional smile. But all I did for his image too was I went on to his stream, blew out full screen on my monitor. It's in 720p, so it's not the greatest quality, but you can stop frame it and go by 10-second intervals and find an image that you like of him. And then you can just screenshot that basically. And then I dropped that into Photoshop and clipped it out. And it helps that I posterized it so that you don't have to worry about quality necessarily, because the comic book strip already looks a little deteriorated. He definitely has some rage moments. I know. I spent about 20 minutes trying to find a really good one. Just could not. Guess I better make sure this is actual. Yep, that's not Hexeller. We'll get that copyright. Boom. Okay, let's get back to some Hexeller. Okay. So now that we got this, I made a duplicate layer of it, and you'll see why. Because one will be behind the clipped out person, and then I'll go ahead and clip him out and put that over the front so that he kind of hangs over just like this guy did. That's kind of the idea we're going for. We'll see if it works. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need to posterize these things. So if you go up to filter gallery, like I said, you can mess with the posterization of it. It's just one filter selection. There's a million filters out there to make you look. There's a photocopy one. There's one that gives glowing edges, makes it kind of like neon stuff. Really cool stuff. And you could, like I said, you could play with it for hours. So I've already got it saved in here, so I'm just gonna click it real quick. Boom. It's posterized a little bit. See, it's a little more pixelated. So that's the top one. We'll go ahead and make sure we do it to the bottom one as well, and you'll see why. So we'll take that top one. We'll bring it to the front again, okay? So we're gonna kind of see. I kind of want to see where all I need to clip out on him, because we don't need to clip everything out. So it looks like we need to clip him out from the waist up. And this is a simple, you can do a lasso tool. I use the pen tool because it's a little more precise. Make sure it's on path up here. And then we're just going to go in and have a little quick clip sesh. Just a little quick clip sesh. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is doing well and not dealing with poopy diapers and a sick kid like I am. Yep. Okay. So we're going to go out and around. Like you said, and the great thing about the pen tool is you can curve it to any shape that you need. That's the one benefit of that. Lasso tool, it's just straight edges. So it's a little more restricted on what it can do. But if you're in a pinch and you need a quick clip that doesn't involve a lot of curves, that's your bread and butter. So we'll just go out around here. And you don't have to be perfect, especially since it's posterized. You don't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure you don't clip outside of the area. So if you clip on the inside of it a little bit, not a big deal. So we can just go around here, get around his schnoz a little bit. Just enough to be able to clip him out and give him a drop shell. Like just like the other images, we're going to clip him out. Give him a little bit of a drop shell to give him some 3D depth. Just like all the other images, we're going to make this look like... Ooh, I went a little too quick there. We're going to make this look like he's popping out of the comic strip a little bit. And that's the fun thing about this. The 3D-ish kind of stuff really adds dynamic to it. And that's going to hopefully make you stand out amongst all the other custom thumbnails, or even not custom thumbnails that people don't, in my opinion, spend enough time making. It can really set you apart when there's somebody flipping through a list of streamers and they're looking at Warzone and they're thinking, okay, well, which one do I want to do? And you just see a bunch of stream images of people with their camera down in the corner and then just playing the game, right? And it's just a still. So why not have that still be something big, flashy, and dynamic? And they're at the very least, they're going to jump in for a few seconds and because they like the image and want to see if you're as flashy and as fun as your image is. And then it's on you from there to kind of make them stay, but at least you get your foot in the door, right? So see, now we got him clipped out. Let's zoom out a little bit. See, boom, bam, damn. Okay. Let's go ahead and put him on the right layer. Ooh, okay, we need to move Mike's thing forward too. Okay. See, now he's overlaid a little bit. So now we have consistency throughout of the posterization. These guys have a stroke and a glow around them on the left side. So we're going to go to one of those and copy the layer styles. And then we'll just click back on the one we just clipped out and paste that layer style. Basically what that's going to do is just copy everything over that we did layer styles on this one over to that one. Again, it's a quick, easy switch over thing so that you don't have to go through all those steps again that you did with those other images. Saves you a ton of time and you get a lot of cool effects very quickly once you've done it once. Hope the kiddo feels better. Yeah, she just got a little bit of a runny nose right now. Not super sick by any means. Family's got a little bit of a sickness running through it right now, just a little cold. She's doing okay. I'm just waiting for my time. The wife's had it. Now she has it. It only seems to last for a day or so. And I feel my voice getting a little raspy, so I wouldn't be surprised come Friday when I'm back on stream that I'm sick. Or overcoming one a little bit. You never know. So hopefully that's not the case. Okay, so now we've got to fix a few things on this. So we can see Big Boss Dog had some issues here. And what I'm doing here is just deleting out the excess part of the image that's showing. Because what happens with that is, if you don't, it puts a glow around the entire image on the entire thumbnail. Just because it's highlighting the stuff that's off screen. So, Aldair, thanks for the like, buddy. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by again, as always, dude. Much love, much love. We're super close. By the way, I'm gonna get into some more Avengers tonight. Anybody else enjoying that game as much as I am? I got like 6 missions left in the campaign, and it's blown me away with like how much I've liked it. Actually, it kind of scares me. I really thought I wasn't gonna like it that much. Okay, let's. Command Z is your best friend. It'll take you back as far as you want to go, technically. And then Control Z. Sorry, Control Z on PC, Command Z on Mac. And if you hold Shift, it'll actually move forward if you want it to. So let's undo that. Let's move that back. Okay. So we just need to take the glow off here, don't we? And then that's done. And then we're really kind of close to being finished. I wanted to make this one a little more quick for everybody, just because I knew this one was going to be, with all the clipping that I'm doing, as you guys can see me clipping everything out, deleting stuff out, and I knew it was going to be labor intensive. So I didn't want you guys to have to sit here for 20 minutes at a time, watch me clip out each image. Instead, I can talk a little bit more. I can explain what I'm doing. I feel like the last couple times I've been in a rush to kind of get the thing done in an hour, that I haven't got to explain too much of what I'm doing. So same, hope she feels better. That's how it goes. I'm still early on, but I'm already surprisingly loving it. Thought I was going to hate it. I think that's been the consensus, Guardian, with a lot of people. I think they just saw some bad reviews, and I personally didn't play the beta because I was worried. And I'm glad I kind of didn't, because it gave it an honest. It gave it its just due, and it actually, like, I went in without any expectations, kind of thing, and it actually worked out kind of nice. All right, let's do. We're gonna do a little trick here to get rid of that line on the bottom, because it's pissing me off. Okay, or we're not. Okay, you want to be like that, huh? We'll figure out a way to get rid of your bitch ass. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I get carried away. So let's just go ahead and erase yo ass. Bam! So we had that kind of feeding over from when we clipped it off, cut him off right there at the waist. So what I did was just right-clicked on that layer, rasterize layer, so that pretty much flattens all the effects I've done on it. I can't go back and change them. But at the same time, I'm able to go and actually erase that out. So just a little quick tidbit there. So, looking pretty good, right? Huh? Not bad, eh? I think one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clip down this background a little bit more so it doesn't dominate too much. So really, it's not doing much there. Let's see if that looks better. Ba-da-da-bum-ba-dum. Guardian, by the way, who are you maining? Right now, all I have is Iron Man, Hulk, and Black Widow unlocked. And I got Iron Man pretty high. Like Hulk, but I think a lot of people are going to Hulk. So, gonna wait and see on that one. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to... Actually, I'm gonna clip out a little bit more of that. Just use the lasso tool. If you ever need to clip some out real quick, like I said, with straight edges, lasso tool is your key go-to. So one thing I'm missing, I put black strokes around these over here to make them look like comic book strips. We're gonna go ahead and again click on one of those layers over there, right click on it, copy layer style. So it's gonna take all those effects like the stroke, the drop shadows, or anything we've put on that. We'll click on the layer that we want to apply it to, right click, paste layer style, and bam, damn. Okay, and then we got, again, of course, we got a little bit of cleaning up to do. Again, there's parts of the image that are still hanging off the screen that will cause those extra lines to show up. All right. I always get nervous people are going to like these. Just because these are my kind of style, and not everyone's graphical style feels the same, or necessarily Mike might not even like a comic book strip. We don't know. Thankfully, he's been nice enough and gracious enough to allow me kind of creative liberties to do whatever I want with this. And I thought it'd be cool to do a comic book strip, right? Who doesn't like a freaking comic book strip artwork? I've made them in the past, and always one of my favorites to make. It's a lot more labor intensive. I will say it takes a lot of time if you want to do it technically the way I want to do it. So I guess it doesn't necessarily. Still got time for that booger. I could take probably one of the boogers out of my daughter's nose and do it. Paying monthly is the only way to get Photoshop. Yeah, unfortunately it is. They used to have it where you could buy a copy of it. Now it's just pretty much subscription based. I had someone tell me, Rick Rack was, I was in his chat the other night, and he said he made a thumbnail on photo.net. It's some free web-based software. I haven't looked at it yet. But he said it's got some things like something sort of like Photoshop does. So photo.net you might check out if you want something for free. I know there's GIMP is another one that doesn't have a lot of the tools that Photoshop does, but you can still get away with in doing a lot of the effects. Right now, Photoshop's really cheap. I think it's $120 for the year. If you do monthly, I think maybe it's $10. And if you're gonna invest in doing a lot of thumbnails, anything artwork wise for your stream, it's a good investment. It's worth checking out at least. What I usually do if I need that or Illustrator or something, I will get it for a month, quick, do all the stuff I need, and then cancel it, and then go a couple months, make a couple more thumbnails. That way you're not having it the whole year. You can cancel and start it up whenever you want, basically. I keep this one the whole year just because I do so many and do so much graphical work that I'd have to cancel and start it up every month anyway. So I'm just playing the campaign. I have just went with Bruce to some forest, so I'm pretty early in. Yeah, you're still pretty early along. I think there's 19 main missions total. I looked it up. I think I got like 6 left. I just unlocked Black Widow. And I won't ruin it for you, but there are 2 Avengers left that I haven't unlocked. But I got a ways to go too. You want to be Cap? Dude, Cap's, when you get to play them in the initial like start of the game, I wasn't expecting him to be that cool, but he was awesome. I love throwing the shield. He has some sweet kicks and punches. Hulk feels a little slow, but I like his effects and like his moves and stuff. A lot of fun. Thor was a lot of fun. I think I kind of lean his way because I like to throw that hammer. I like to throw the shield too. So I think I'm trying to gauge what all my buddies are maining so that I can be the extra piece kind of thing. But they're all good. I mean, even Black Widow is fun to shoot her guns. It's hilarious. But you're just past that part. Nice, dude. Nice. He loves comics too. I think I remember him saying that actually. I think I remember seeing some of that on his stream once in a while. So that works out great. Okay, I think, gosh. At this point, we got to be careful that we're not doing too much. Let's go back and look at it a little bit. Make sure we're not doing too much. We could add in the Warzone somewheres, but is it that important? Huh? Is it that important? Gosh, I don't know. Is it that important? Do we need it there? We need to extend his laser beam. Let's extend. Let's extend the laser. Yeah. Sneak that right over there, right? Bam! Damn. Okay. Do we really need to fit? Do you think we need to fit that logo in there anywhere, guys? I mean, probably would be a good idea, just since it's so they know what it's for. I mean, I would assume it, but not everyone would. Let's see. Let's shrink it down. Let's not make it too dominant, okay? Since we got the 20 bomb there. Check. So we'll just copy the styles over from the 20 kill bomb and paste it. And put it right there and see what we get here a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's take off the stroke though, shall we? Outer. Oh, whoa, hey. Damn, that's thick. Let's take that off. Ooh, that's kind of bomb ass. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I get a little excited when things fall into place. Some things just fall into place a little too well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some things just fall into place a little too well, and it's kind of scary, actually. Because it doesn't always work this way. It definitely does not always work this way. Sometimes you will sit there and fester over a damn design forever. So this works out good. All right, guys. Got that done in record time. It helps we started. I did about 15 minutes of work prior to all of this. Full discretion. But hopefully Mike likes it. I keep looking over because I don't know if I'm... Make sure I'm not missing anything. My dog's getting something out of there. Little twerp. Always getting into stuff. So yeah, we'll see from here if Mike likes it. Hopefully he does. I'm trying to make sure I'm not... I think I was trying to get something else. Do we need to draw more attention to his logo? Probably not. I'm probably not going to do that. Nah. See, this is where I get caught up. I'm just saying, just tell me to knock it the hell off. Just tell me to knock it off, and I'll be fine. Just tell me to stop, chat. Tell me that's enough. Tell me when enough is enough. Am I right? Okay, so let's... Ooh, that's kind of dope. All right. I'm trying to draw a little more attention to Mike's stuff. Mainly just because we want to make sure he's got some good attention drawn to him. Again, if you haven't already, go over and check Mike out. He's Mike the Rage on Facebook Gaming. Super cool dude. Love playing with him. He's hilarious. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get to see some rage overcome him. He's a dang good COD player, I will tell you that. If you want to see some good shots, see some fun along the way, and an occasional rager, make sure to check him out. And I think, gosh, guys, I think that's it. I felt like that went together really well. Yeah, right? All right. So, as we do with any other one, we're gonna go ahead and go up to layer, flatten image. That's gonna compress all those layers we've made into one layer, and then we'll go click save as JPEG. We'll save it as a JPEG type, and we'll save it into Mike the Rager's folder. Pop, 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 pop. And that's another thumbnail in the bag. We'll see if he likes it. Hopefully. Again, if you have needs for thumbnails, I'm always looking for people to feature on Wednesday workshops. I put your name out there as best I can. Try to make you a cool thumbnail and teach some Photoshop along the way. So if you have an inquiry on making one, I am booked out through September. So hit me up either on Facebook, Twitter, my email. It's in the description right now. All I need is a logo from you, and a logo and a game idea. And if you have any ideas, you can throw them towards me. Otherwise, I'll just come up with something. And from there, we'll make you a thumbnail. I am working on setting pricing for more volume of thumbnails. So if I can't fit you into the workshop soon and you need something sooner, then I will kind of let you know a price per thumbnail to kind of be able to get that done sooner. The reason being is my time is very limited on how many I can make a week. So I need to charge a little bit of money to recoup some of that time, and yeah, and make sure it doesn't take over my life too much so that I can still have time with my daughter and my wife. But I'm still working on that pricing. So for right now, we're just going to do one every Wednesday, have some fun with it, help out a buddy or two, some other streamers that don't necessarily have the ability to do it themselves or want to pay money, and drop them a dope thumbnail. So